Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. My name is Krista and I'm here to do your November 2019 General Tarot and Oracle forecast for the month of November. This is a general reading for your sign. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising signs. We're looking at an action plan spread today to get rid of anything that's holding you back in order for you to lovingly manifest your fondest dreams and desires for the upcoming year, which is 8 weeks away. Pretty crazy. 2020 is just around the corner, so let's get rid of the old so we can get into the new. Messages for Sagittarius for November 2019. Messages for Sagittarius. November 2019. Messages for Sagittarius. November 2019. What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? All right. So already, wow. Okay, some very, very significant changes here for you this month. I feel like you're very well in tune, for example, with what those processes in order that you need to experience already look like. I think that you're already in tune with what it is that you need to accomplish and how you need to go about something here. I think you've already identified what you need to release from your life, and it's just sort of maybe like a physical or technical process at this time, Sagittarius. Really nothing difficult here for you at all. A lot of exciting energy, in fact. So here, bottom of the deck energy with the 8 of Cups, emotionally moving beyond or past something that just doesn't serve you any longer. You're cutting any ties here that have been holding you up, and you're not putting up with anything anymore. You're just willing to say goodbye to the old. And on an emotional scale, we do have some Cups energy here for you as well. So this is a really big deal. This means that you've done an enormous amount of work within the mind for you to even be able to feel this way in the month of November as well. So really gorgeous energy. First of all, I want to say with this moving away from a difficult emotional time, some major arcana energy here for you. We have the Devil, for a Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. Actually, really positive energy. The Devil gets a bad rap, but in terms of obsessions and addictions, you can use this to your advantage, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. It is in a gorgeous position for you to be obsessed about something very positive, right? Obsession, only when it's destructive. And only when we can't find balance or there's an inability to find balance is when it's a problem. I sincerely don't find any problem with being obsessed with the outcome of a period of excellence or being obsessed with following through with something. I don't think that's a negative thing, here to be honest with you. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, a really nice new beginning, something that you've calculated, something that you're leveling up here. This is a new phase for you, a new chapter, particularly following with our outcome with the Fool. Absolutely gorgeous energy, a leap of faith, taking a move in the direction of your dreams with no concerns at all. Like I said, the mental work has already been done. This is all about things sort of like a Tetris, right? Like things finding their place, and absolutely, really from how I'm reading this and what I'm seeing here, just kind of effortless, if there's such a thing when it comes to taking an action toward the direction of your dreams. I think you've done the bulk of the work, and this is why it's looking like this for you. So this is where you're starting, right? This is Pisces energy. This is 12th house energy. We have the Knight of Cups here, a language of love. This is a very sensitive, say, person or personality, attitude, perspective, that type of thing. But it's in the emotional front. So this is someone that you may know. Could be Pisces individual. Could be really any water sign, but especially Pisces or 12th house energy is represented here. This could be within the psychic arts. This could be in the occult. Anything having to do with the esoteric or the underworld or the hidden. I'm reluctant to say secrets. We aren't looking at the High Priestess here, for example. I don't think this is so much secrets as it is in the untapped, right? But essentially within the heart, But sensitivity, and this could have to do with the arts, Sagittarius. If this is an art project for you, I would say that this is an incredibly lucrative time for you to express yourself through the arts in as an emotional, as someone who speaks well from the heart, like the language of love here. You can really relate to other people on a very down-to-earth level right now. Here's our gorgeous devil, right? This is, you know, your strength, what you have already and what you can use to move forward. As I mentioned at the very beginning, I would consider this addictions or obsessions. If you really feel as though there's something negative about this at this time and you need to introduce balance to something you're obsessed about, then do that. I don't see that here, however. I see you taking any obsession or, you know, addiction to an outcome, for example, to your highest manifestation. So this is actually a really positive card for you right here. And it's supported, right, by something much, much larger than you. I think you're supposed to be able to accept maybe that you're supposed to be doing something here as well. This is in the middle of, you know, the devil card, for example, right? Or Capricorn, right? The devil is ruled by Capricorn. 10th house energy, how you're perceived, how you work in the world, how you earn your money. This is father, this is paternity, this is mastery, but it also like control. There could be some Chronos element here, time, time running out, that type of thing. So I think it's a wise decision to become a little bit obsessed with outcomes at this time. Like I said, this is for the month of November, so use it to your advantage, okay? And it's also in terms of 10th house energy being ruled by Capricorn, we're dealing with a couple of 10s here. So you got to level up here. You got to get out of the past into something that suits you and you're really, really confident moving in that direction. Here is what you will have to face, and by facing it, create the change you seek. There's two cards here speaking about emotionally removing yourself from something that is causing some anguish, causing a loss of hope. It's so interesting because you've moved from a lack of hope into like pure intentional hope here. So this isn't going to last. This could be a day or an hour of your time where you have to overcome this energy, but certainly moving away from something emotionally difficult, that isn't going to take much time for you. It really isn't. I think your heart has already moved in that direction anyway. And, you know, you're supported. You'll start to see, you know, when you expect miracles, you'll start to see those manifest for yourself at this time as well. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by that. So letting go of old hurts, losses, if you were feeling unsupported, you know, you're going to be able to let go of that really, really quickly here, or that's what you need to face. Maybe your, you know, career or the public face or your social groups, maybe even a father or paternity figure or a father doesn't appreciate that. And you're just like, you know, doesn't appreciate this part of you or this element of you walking away from something difficult. If it's not an addiction or obsession, maybe it's just, you know, you have to accept that someone else doesn't like this. And it's neither here nor there. So something that you face to create the change you seek is just to accept a loss and move on. This is actually going to give you a lot of personal integrity because it's you putting yourself first, which is your job. Like, it's literally your job, Sagittarius, and the person you're thinking about or talking about or in a relationship with or working with, that's their job to take care of themselves. So you do you, okay? So here at the fourth position, this is where you can find help, be it a person, area of study, and activity. This is a Wheel of Fortune. This is you taking a step into the next dimension or level or chapter of your life without apology. It's just really the time. And like I said, it's going to feel rather easy. It would be the one time that I would suggest if something seems too good to be true. It isn't. It really isn't. You've deserved it. You've worked for it. So for the month of November, try not to see the cracks in things, or if you do, look for the light. Like, you know, refuse to look for problems at this time. Walk away from those. Walk away from any sense of loss. Use 10th and 12th house energy to your advantage. here. And then we're polishing off with the goal being the Fool. This is the ability to take one step in front of the other without knowing exactly where it's going to lead you, but it's doing it with a full heart and pure intention here, loving intention, possibly within the realm of, I mean, we do have 12th house or Pisces card looking at the devil. It's going to have to do with a business in the psychic arts type of thing, or, you know, the business world, working with other people within the occult or esoteric world, for example. Or hidden. You could even be reading like a Manly Peak Hall book, for heaven's sakes, and, you know, be bringing it to work or talking about it at work, for example, or be willing to do some work on it or being obsessed with it, that type of thing. So again, nothing really negative. And it could be extremely inspiring. The Fool is the very first card in the major arcana. So it's a step in a direction that you possibly, very probably rather, have never been in before. And this could be very exciting for you. In fact, I'm going to suggest that it's very exciting for you, and it's where you need to be. So stay positive, keep working very hard. We have that really nice, strong 10th house worker energy with the Capricorn ruled temptation or devil card here. It's very similar, even in artwork and energetically, I think, to the Lovers, whereas the Lovers is like a really big decision. But you already know the answer. The devil is like behavior. Like it's, again, it's less about what you're thinking and believing and more about how you're acting and feeling, okay? For the month of November. So we have answered prayer. This is super sweet. You know, you may feel as well, by following your heart and doing what is best for you, Sagittarius, that your prayers are answered that way. And it could be that other people, you're inspiring other people to be their truest selves, to thine own self be true. Really is some sort of superpower if we all just did that and stopped trying to wear a mask or be what other people, quote unquote, need us to be, etc. Right? I mean, there's only one you. This is your only manifestation as you. Perhaps there are other lives, but this is your incarnation this time around as you. So, and same with the person next to you or the person you work with, etc. So, you know, teacher is showing up here as well. You could be teaching or learning. Remember with the teacher card that you are one and the same as the other. As long as you are the teacher, you are the student. So, and as long as you are the student, you are the teacher. You know, this could have to do with an institution of the esoteric arts as well, a study period. You could be getting a lot of support and a lot of support through someone that you consider to be a teacher as well. Here we have TikTok. This is both time and timelessness. I did mention here we have father, we have patriarchy, we have chronos, father time, you know, business, aging, that type of thing. Yeah, I mean, time is of the essence is the way that I would read this, especially because we have, you know, the Wheel of Fortune and then the Fool card. I would just take this leap of faith within the direction of your dreams. It is the right time for you. This is a very positive month for you, Sagittarius. I'm really pleased to see this. Really positive. The time is now, particularly as I mentioned, just going into this, this is all part and parcel of getting rid of what doesn't work for us anymore, taking stock of what it is that we would like to bring into or to accomplish in 2020, which is 8 weeks away. What the heck? So it's a great time to come to terms with how you want to best use your time. And it is time. And it is the right time. And you know that. I don't think you're, like I said here, you're not in any way sort of confused or distressed here. This is a very positive, lucrative time for you even. 10th house energy is, you know, very business minded as well. It could be a time for you to assert yourself in the business world and to gain a lot of accolade and a lot of praise. Release your ex. This the time has come to clear your energy 100%, right? Like we said, we have this both 5 and the 8 of cups here, moving away from something emotionally difficult, a loss or rejection. So we got to really, and your ex could be a memory. Your ex could be an old job. It could be something you had to put in the back burner. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. Do I have all my cards here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So the time has come to clear your energy. I sincerely see this as the biggest project for you. Clearly, the universe has your back. You know which direction you're headed in. You're really actually quite excited to do this. You're very well supported by this and taking a leap of faith. So we're going to release any old energy. Just clear your energy. In fact, the month of November for you, Sagittarius, could just be all about cleansing and clearing, right? Matters of the heart, matters of wishes and hopes, that type of thing here. So really overall beautiful reading for you. I hope that you enjoyed that. I look for your sun, moon, and rising videos if you're cross watching. Check those out for additional information. And until I see you in the next video, take excellent care, guys. Bye for now.